and welcome to this episode of Kennedy Saves the World. And it's Christmas Eve. Let's be honest. I know that a lot of you have OD'd on Christmas music. I am not one of them, and I heard of a very, very disturbing trend. It's called Whamageddon. And the point is to make it through the Christmas holiday season without hearing Last Christmas. You thought there wasn't going to be mouth trumpet. You were wrong. I love that song. I feel bad for George Michael. He died around the Christmas holidays. I don't know if you know this, but when I had a show on Fox Business, a week before he died, I reached out to the booker and said, please try and book George Michael. I love him. We had a wonderful rapport. We met several times in the 90s, and I would love to hear what he's up to now. And first of all, the booker was too young and didn't know who George Michael was. Shame on you. And then second of all, he killed George Michael. So he didn't have to book him. And I thought that was awful. And that was the last Christmas that I pondered having some time with George Michael because he has passed. His music is with us. Last Christmas is still one of the best Christmas songs ever. And I'm just going to cut right to the chase. I know there might be disagreements about this, but there shouldn't be. Mariah Carey, all I want for Christmas is singing to dogs with my super hot voice. Mariah Carey is fine. I love that she's having a resurgence, and she's made $1 billion off that song somehow. She deserves it. She's been through Nick Cannon. She has been through Tommy Mottola. The woman has been through a lot, so she deserves to have a wonderful, lovely Christmas. She used to, when I was at MTV, they would never let me near Mariah Carey. I don't know if that was because she requested it or they were worried that I was going to offend her because she was incredibly sensitive. But I do know she used to just drink a lot of Cristal during the day. And some of you might judge that. I find that to be a very aspirational element of her life. I don't know if she still does. Maybe she doesn't drink at all because she had to preserve the voice, and alcohol over time, it really does eat away at your vocal cords. But yes, that's on the list. It's fine. My favorite, Guy Benson and I share our love for this. Oh Holy Night by Celine Dion. It's incredible. It is perfect. It is the perfect Christmas song, and you can listen to it all day and never get sick of it, and I hope you do. I hope after this podcast you go find Celine Dion. It sounds exactly like her. Were you like, oh my God, how did you get Celine on your podcast? It's not. It was me singing. And next year I'm going to release a Christmas album. All mouth trumpet. It's going to be amazing, and you should look forward to it.
Don't go anywhere. More Kennedy Saves the World right after this.
So I have 2 avenues for Christmas music this year because I've been doing a lot of driving for whatever reason, and I want nonstop Christmas music. So the first one and this is when I'm cooking and when I'm alone in my apartment. On the rare occasion that happens, I listen to Amazon Jazz Christmas. It's awesome. It's perfect. Some of it is instrumental. Some of it is old-timey time. There's a lot of Ella Fitzgerald. It's beautiful. So Amazon Jazz Christmas, that's number 1. And number 2, on Sirius XM, I've been listening to Christmas Country on Channel 58, and it's so good. You don't realize how natural country artists are at singing Christmas songs. And sometimes there's a twang. Sometimes they are very traditional. Some of these people, like Martina McBride, have just incredible sets of pipes, and they were made to sing Christmas carols and Christmas music. There are a lot of really funny country originals about eating cookies and making out with your grandma, and I appreciate all of it, especially when she's been eating cookies. And I know that may sound weird, but if you haven't tried it yet, then that's also another delicacy you can for this Christmas. But yes, I know it's Christmas Eve and everyone should be burnt out. I'm not. I'm burnt out on people being mean to each other and having no respect for human life. That's what I'm burnt out on. I'm burnt out on hearing anyone say anything positive about Luigi Mangione. That guy sucks. He's a crackpot. That is no way to live your life, by taking the life of another person because you disagree with an industry they're in. We cannot live in that kind of society. And the Guatemalan migrant who set the woman on fire, the innocent woman, and killed her on the subway. We cannot live in a society like that. If more people listen to Christmas carols, if more people listen to Celine Dion this time time of year, and country music, I think everyone would be better off. And I'm not wrong about that. So if you have been going through your own Whamageddon, if you have been keeping Christmas at bay, this is the day to finally let it in and enjoy it, whether you're on your own or you're going to parties or you're going to be with family or you're going to shove your face inside a ham, and that is not a euphemism for something filthy. Then embrace the Christmas, even if it's just today and tomorrow. Just do it. You'll be happy. Drink eggnog, make eggnog, and then drink it. There is a recipe of Martha Stewart's eggnog going around Instagram that I swear to God, if you drank a thimble of that, you would go into liver failure. There's so much alcohol in it. So make something like that. Start a new tradition today and do it with the Christmas music, Amazon Jazz Christmas or Country Christmas, Channel 58, Sirius XM. And go ahead and thank me tomorrow when we celebrate and sing happy birthday to the baby Jesus. This has been Kennedy Saves the World. I'm Kennedy.
Listen ad-free with a Fox News Podcast Plus subscription on Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Prime members can listen to this show ad-free on the Amazon Music app.
Oh, go ahead and leave me a review while you're there. I'd love to hear what you have to say.
You've been listening to Kennedy Saves the World on the Fox News Podcast Network.